Okay. Are we back? I don't know. Looks like we might be back. Oops. Are you kidding me? Ah! Okay, we're back. All right. Sorry. But then, right as I thought I got something finished... Oh, there's Bizu. I accidentally restarted my other computer, which was dumb. How's it going, Saiyan? Okay, it just logged off, it looks like, so I'm back on here also, so that's good. It's still buffering? Oh, we got an epic minor battle here. 10 hit point SCV. Oh, brought in a second drone. Seems better now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on because it seems like my internet is fine. It might be a problem with Restream. I could try and restart again and switch to Twitch or something like that and turn off the YouTube. Because I don't think we only had a couple people on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, Smith says it's good. So, it's working for someone at least. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It buffered again. You know, I might have to, I might have to talk to the person, because I'm subletting right now. I might have to talk to the person who I'm subletting from and see if they can upgrade the internet to make it faster or something like this, because this is ridiculous. But that's the thing is, like, it's right now it's not even going, like, it's showing that, actually you can check, can't you? Let me check here. Advanced video stats, right? You can look at the video stats, right? Okay, it's showing that it's playing back at, because I turned the bitrate way down to 3,000 kilobits. And that's what it's performing at. So I don't know why it would have any buffering. I'm at least seeing it as upload 3 kilobits and download 3 kilobits right now. So it shouldn't be buffering. How's the video quality though, by the way? Because I had to turn the quality, that should turn the quality way down if it's only 3 kilobits. Well, there's no one else on this connection. Let me make sure I don't have any torrents running in the background. I mean, I already checked earlier, but I didn't see any, but I'll double check. Yeah, there's nothing going on here. I'm gonna exit BattleNet, because maybe the BattleNet was trying to do some sort of update. Oh, look at these Zerglings. Nice, Firebats. Firebat in a bunker versus infinite Zerglings. Hey, Devort, how's it go? How's it go? Ing. How's it going? Good to see ya. Hopefully the stream is working for you, Devort, because apparently it was just buffering really hard and like I had to restart the stream like 5 minutes ago. And I'm not sure why it's misbehaving. Because I did do a speed test. I did a speed test and I was getting I didn't actually even wait for it to get to the upload speed, but I was getting like 100 megabits down speed. So there's no reason why I should be having trouble with the stream. Quality seems okay? Alright, well. I would think of streaming at 30 FPS if it happens again. That's true. Actually, I don't even know what... Yeah, I think... You're right, I am set to 60 FPS. There's no reason to stream at 60 FPS for old StarCraft VODs, is there? So that would make it easier, wouldn't it? Okay, so now Twitch is showing the bitrate as doing okay. Yeah, I know upload is the one you have to look at, but like the fact that my download speed was at full speed meant that like there wasn't a major issue with the internet, I thought. So I didn't want to wait for like 30 seconds for the speed test to finish before I restarted the stream, so that's why I just like didn't whatever. Just ping google.com. It's up to you, Debivore. I mean, you can still chat with the Twitchers, right? People often have conversations between platforms just by looking at what pops up on the screen. I don't know what the latency is like right now for YouTube, though. I tried to turn the latency down so that the YouTube chat wouldn't be as delayed, but I'm not sure how close it is right now. So it's more fun with the stream down? Hey, wait a second. What are you trying to say? Is this spooky? I guess it is a little spooky. Talking to people in another world. If it does, it means your ISP is dropping out periodically. I don't know. It's just, it sucks that I don't really have a lot of control over the internet here. I actually don't even know if I could log into the router if I wanted to. Password's written on the side, but I don't know if it's if they changed it, then there's nothing I can do about it other than just reset the router. But the person I'm subletting from is really nice, so if I asked her to help me upgrade the internet or something like that, she'd probably be fine with it. So I might ask her, hey, can we bump up the speed to the next level? And, you know, it'd probably be $10 a month extra or whatever, but I'd be willing to pay that, you know? I'm actually in Washington now. I just moved up to Washington recently. I've been staying with family in Washington for a little bit, but I just got my own place like a couple weeks ago. So, I'm here in the land of rain on purpose. Upgrade the internet for you. Oh, you're in Seattle. Nice. I'm not too far from Seattle. I guess most of Washington isn't too far from Seattle though. It's not that big of a state. Although it's bigger than those East Coast states. Oh, RIP Science Vessel. Is he gonna clean up all these lurkers though? Nice. Yeah, there hasn't been any rain lately though. It's been like, I came to Washington because it's the land of rain, and so far it's been freaking heat waves. What the hell? It is blackberry season, I think, yes. I don't know if there's any near where I live, but I was visiting my uncle in Southern Oregon, a couple weeks ago, a week and a half ago or something like that, and the blackberries were starting to come in. We actually, me and my cousin went out and picked probably 5 pounds of blackberries from this big bush that my uncle had, and we only probably picked 20% of the ones that were on there because the rest were still coming in, so there's gonna be more where that came from. Ooh. I like how the tank's like hiding behind those pillars as if it did anything. RIP tanks. Does raining hellfire count? I don't think so. I think so. Yeah, no, they were really, really good blackberries too. They were actually so good. I ended up, I guess this doesn't matter at all for anything, but I remember we picked a bunch of them, and then, when I left my uncle's place, I took a big bag of them. I ate them on my road trip back to Washington. And I actually stopped for frozen yogurt, and I got frozen yogurt, and I put the fresh blackberries on the frozen yogurt. It was epic. Well, that's a drop ship that's not gonna be dropping any things anymore. It was raining ash up there? Oh my god. Was that like a week ago? Because where I am, it was like really smoky, like 4 or 5 days ago or something like that. And it was really, like, the air was really dense. But we didn't get any ash or anything here. Apparently there's a lot of Brood War folks in Western Washington. What? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Blackberries on frozen yogurt. Are you implying it? I was wasting them by putting them on frozen yogurt? It makes it sound like it's a euphemism, like, I was eating blackberries on frozen yogurt. Oh, you thought it was a dab? Okay. I didn't know you could use emotes on YouTube now. I mean, I actually have emotes now on my channel, but you have to like you have to subscribe for them or whatever, just like on Twitch. But I didn't know that YouTube was having. I mean, it makes sense. I didn't actually see the emote because the restream chat, as you can see, doesn't actually like show the emotes properly. So it just said :elbow cough : I can see how this and this are the same thing, though. That makes sense. Well, that makes a lot more sense. Blackberries! Maniac Datalinks is in the YouTube chat as well. See, now there's multiple people in the YouTube chat. I'm gonna pull up the YouTube chat and see if I can see these emotes. If I can on my other screen here. Let's see. Okay. It does look like a dab, doesn't it? I don't know why it's called elbow cough. It totally looks like a dab. And then YouTube is just, YT is the YouTube thing. Alright, yeah, it's a little guy going like this. Wait, do I have this set up right now? Is this set up? No, it's not. I can set this up. Give me a sec here. I'll show everyone the the thing. There we go. Pop out chat, copy that, close that, paste that. Alright, here we go. There we go. There we go. Let's do this. We'll just zoom in on this. There we go. Dab! Okay. Oh, look at that plague! I wasn't even paying attention because I was looking at the dab, and meanwhile, like, every unit got plagued, and that vessel's just gonna die. Yeah, Jaedong was definitely one of the best. Who do you think is best? Jaedong? Zero? Queen? Effort? It's hard for me to say who the best was. The overall best. I think it's probably one of them, though. First YouTube channel you subscribed to years ago? Nice. Glad you're still around. Because, like, in his prime, like, well, back in these days at least, Jaedong would beat Zero more often than not. But I think Zero improved, because, you know, Zero was ASL champion two seasons in a row, you know? Hope he can get back in form when he returns to the military. Maybe. Hong Jin-ho? Hong Jin-ho is yellow, if you guys don't know. The old NC yellow, the original. He was the best at the beginning of StarCraft, but he got surpassed. Jaedong the Edge, Queen is second. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a Zero fanboy, so I don't want to agree with that, but I think you might be right. But I also just don't know if I know enough about the game to really make that judgment at the highest level, you know? Number 2, yeah. Hong Jin-ho was the original King of Silver. Yeah, it's like, it's hard to tell because you don't know. Ooh, that's a nice swarm. Good spot. Ah! Oh no, did he die? I think the Defiler died even though he put the swarm down. Because I think the vulture shots landed before the swarm got active. That's really interesting that it could cast the spell, but the spell wouldn't be active yet. I mean, there's something to be said for if you think of this period, you know, 2009, 2011, as being the height of StarCraft, because the HEIGHT, not height like height Sparkies, then, you know, you would say, well, Jaedong was the best when the game was the hardest, you know, or something like that, maybe. But some people say that the level of StarCraft has only gone up over the years, not down. In which case, if Zero is at the top right now, you know, he might be better than Jaedong back then. Yeah, I don't know. I think the meta game is definitely improved. You know, if you watch Tastosis' casts of the modern players, look at these Zerglings just getting slaughtered. Oof. You know, the way that they talk about the different strategies and the really in-depth metagaming that goes on with players like Mini and Rush and stuff like that, and Snow. Like, the metagame now is probably at a higher level, right? So if you put Zero right now against Fantasy in 2012, Zero might win because his meta knowledge is higher, right? But skill-wise, it might be different. So it's like your knowledge of the game might mean more than your skill, though. So that's something to think about, too. Anyway. Zero beat Light and Soma in his finals. Not god tier compared to Jaedong, the ones Jaedong beat. That's true. That's true. But Zero beat Flash in the quarterfinals in his last OSL. And then he lost to Zhangbi in the semifinals. If I remember correctly. I think that's the case. So Zero can beat Zero was able to beat Flash, you know? We're talking about 2012. Flash didn't play random until 2021. Fantasy does look like he's gonna take this game, I think, but I feel like Jaedong is trying to get back into it with these drops, and if he can pull off something off with these drops, he can pull this out because he hasn't really lost a lot of economy yet. He hasn't lost a ton of bases or anything like that. And these barracks are like super scouting this drop coming in. Yeah, it's interesting to think about that the pros now would beat the pros then, but they might be less skilled, but they know more about the game, so they might beat them just by that, you know? So that's interesting to think about. Ultralisk attacking the mine, it blows up in his face. By the way, I gotta end the stream a little bit early this evening, so I'm probably gonna watch one more game after this. What the hell is going on in my computer? Oh, okay. There's like a little icon on the bottom. It looked funny, and I was like, "What is going on?" Oh, it's like pictures of Hydralisks that I downloaded that are now as thumbnails in my dock for some reason. Game knowledge is also a skill. See, I mean, Jaedong has Hive Tech, right? And like, with Ultras and Swarm, although Fantasy has a bunch of tanks, so I don't know. I do feel like Fantasy's probably gonna win this, which would be crazy. Remember, this is actually I don't know if I should say remember because he might not have heard me because the stream was buffering. But this is Winners League, and Fantasy has killed 3 players of Hwaseong Oz in a row, and Jaedong is the last one. So if he beats Jaedong right now, he doesn't just beat Jaedong, he all kills Hwaseong Oz, which is super impressive. Because that means he's also been playing for like 2 hours. Or maybe not 2 hours. He's been playing for at least an hour even before this game started. No, we're not gonna bring Savior into things, Smip. I mean, there was a point when Savior was the best, but I think, you know, I think if you pitted Jaedong versus Savior even in his prime, Jaedong would win every time. Also, Savior's a scumbag, but, you know. Bleh, Savior is correct. It's a cute little drop. I like how because he's dropping little by little, he's clearing out the mines. There's nothing left. There's just a defiler. All the lings are dead. It's just a defiler. Defiler can't do anything though. Oh, there's 1 ling left. 1 ling. Savior was the greatest of all time at destroying esports. Oof. Oof. Was he though? Has there I don't actually know. Have there been other scandals in other esports that were even worse? I'm sure there must have been other esports scandals, right? With people even like not just match fixing but even cheating outright in tournaments or something. Yeah, the drops aren't doing anything. I'm content to this day I didn't fall for Cloud's Savior fanboyism. Yes! You fell for the right fanboyism. Stork and Zero. Yeah, Cloudart was a super Savior fanboy, wasn't he? He loved Savior. Look at those plagued vultures. Oh! 1-shot kills by the lings, nice. Blizzard is the best of killing its own esports. True. Did you hear Stork is going to be in the next ASL? He won his qualifier, and so Stork is actually going to be in the next Africa Star League. I think Zero is too. Because he was top 4, I think Zero gets a seed. Right? Didn't he get top 4, or did he only get top 8? I actually don't remember. I think he got top 4. I think he got to the semifinals and lost in the semifinals. Oh, Zero is out because of his wrists also? He is playing? I don't know. I didn't see him in the qualifiers list, but I wasn't sure if it counted the seeds. Wow. No faith at all. I don't know. Yeah, Stork isn't in his best shape, obviously, but he got through some tough qualifiers, so I think he might be in enough shape to do decently well. Oh yeah, Larva is the one that's out because of his wrist. I don't know. We'll check. We'll check after this game. We'll look it up. See what the situation is for ASL. It's a nice mine. Finishing off 2 Ultralisks. Stork beats Scan and Piano. I didn't know he beat Scan. Interesting. Scan's really good. I think I saw Scan on his stream a couple weeks ago, and he was on an account at 2700 MMR, which is ridiculously high. Like, once you get above 2300, you're hitting pro gamers. Yeah, Jaedong is kind of like trying to get into this game still, but like, again, look at the minimap, right? Fantasy has so much map control. Look at that chunk of tanks. The thick chunk of tanks right there with 3 C's. Thick spelled T-H-I-C-C-K-C. That's how thick that tank army is. I think even with swarms, it's hard to kill those tanks. I guess unless you have Mutalisks, that's true. Yeah, I wonder if Best... you know, I watched Best in the wild card thing, and he just still doesn't look like a champion, you know? I think there might even be a gap between Mini and Snow and Best, and then probably Stork would be below that, you know? How many Goliath and Size? Oh, how many does he have? I don't know actually. It feels like he's not been producing that many. Is he actually switching to mutas? I didn't see. He's cursed with being well-adjusted individual. Oh, the plague though. Oh, if he can plague all those tanks, then he'll definitely be able to kill them. I forgot about plague. Best lost to Beast? Beast doesn't strike me as that great of a player. He did okay in the qualifiers, but he didn't advance. But I watched a couple of his games in the qualifiers, and he just didn't seem like he was that great. But I don't know, maybe I just haven't seen the right games from him. So you think Best is like too well adjusted, and so he doesn't obsess over StarCraft enough to be the best, even though that's his name? Oh, is he gonna do drops? Is he gonna drop Hydras on the tanks? That could be good too. He's gonna run in with Ultras and Lings from multiple sides, and he's gonna drop Hydras on the tanks. No, he's sending in the Ultras. I'm sorry, the Overlords first. There's like a whole other phalanx of tanks over here. He's got more Ultralisks. There's the plague. Nice. Damn, I'm trying to type plague emotes into the thing, and it keeps moving my chat around, so I'm accidentally doing hearts, but oh well. There's the GG. Fantasy was so tank heavy. He was so tank heavy that when he figured out a way to kill the tanks, it was like, I don't even know, but it was kind of crazy. But yeah, you're right. I don't think Fantasy like captured, like he didn't go around and do drops and like kill the expansions and stuff like that very much, you know. Well, now it's up to Jaedong to counter all kill. I don't know if, do we want to try and find the next game after this or just find a random game? I only have time to watch one more game. I gotta go. I'm supposed to call someone at 8. And it's 7:45 right now, or like 8 or a little bit after, so. Jaedong versus Harangi is 41 minutes, so we can't watch that one. Bisu versus Keck. That's a quick game. Do we want to watch that one maybe? Nice little PV. I don't even know what race Keck is. I don't even know who that is. I guess we'll find out. Zerg. PVZ. Alright, take care, Devboard. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. And, validating my fanboyism of Zero and Stork. Kek. By the way, Kiki is like the same as saying like he kind of thing. I don't know if that's how he meant it, but the way you type like laughing in if you're doing Korean or Japanese also actually. Let's see, what's this good vibes? Good vibes. Whoa, what's going on here? Oops, come on. Trying to open up the YouTube chat here so we can see what good vibes is. Whoop. What is going on here? Alright, here's the whole chat. Come on. Oh, it's not even on here? Oh, the good vibes is the little peace sign. Okay. Got it. This is really awkward. There we go. Good vibes. Well, how many drones did he get? This is a 5 pool? Is he trying to 5 pool Bisu and Bisu scouted it? Does he not have a forge yet? Oh, he's using the extractor trick to get 2 more Zerglings even. So it must be 6 pool or 5 pool and then he added a drone, I guess. What is that one? Future Man. I haven't seen that one. I got new emotes coming soon. Should be fun ones. And I ordered from this guy who seems to have good emotes for pretty cheap. And if they look good, I might get some more. So, what webcam do I use? I don't know. It's just a built-in thing. It's just a built-in webcam on my laptop. It's actually not very good. I think since Bisu scouted this, I think he's gonna be fine, probably, right? So yeah, he's gonna lose the forge, but like he already built a cannon, and now he's building gateways, and that one cannon's gonna protect all of his buildings, so he's gonna be able to like rebuild. But he only has 1 cannon, so we'll see how that goes. Create camera for photos that you can also use for zoom. Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not really the best person to talk to about that kind of stuff. Sure, there's probably reviews online. You might check out, I usually watch, there's a YouTube channel called Alpha Gaming, and they have a lot of, like, hardware reviews and stuff like that, and I know they use a lot of, like, normal cameras, that are, like, DSLRs that you can also plug in to use as a webcam, so, maybe check out those videos or something like that. But I don't know if that's how hardcore you want to go. You want to actually get like a DSLR, like a really nice photo camera or not. Which I actually want to do that. I want to get a nice photo camera pretty soon so I can actually start taking some better like nature photos and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll be able to find some stuff out about that soon. Just checking on the side here. Thinking about who we want to raid in a minute, because we're gonna be... I'm gonna have to go after this game. Might just raid Artosis. I don't see too many other people on that I know of. Who is Saigaji SWDH1 says he's 2600. Zerg, that might be fun. It's a Korean guy. That is a lot of lings. I mean, I think he kind of like knew he had to follow up his all-in with more all-in, right? Like, once you've done a failed 5 pool, you can't really like get your economy back, right? Even if Bisu doesn't fast expand and he's limited to 1 base, you just lose so much economy, right? And now he's lost all of his lings too. But it's like I don't know if you have another choice, right? Other than just get a few more drones and then try and do a Zergling all in. Bisu's trying to expand? Yeah, he doesn't have a forge. Bisu? Bisu, are you okay? You okay, bro? You okay, bro? Like, he saw all the Zerglings. Did he just think, oh, well, I killed all those Zerglings, he definitely didn't make any more. Like, I thought it was pretty obvious that he was going all in lings. The Nexus finishes. The Pylon finishes. So he lost the Nexus, the Pylon, and 3 Zealots. That's 800 minerals down the drain. Yeah, what did Bisu think was gonna happen? I guess he was going for Dragoons. He was thinking if he stalled a little bit, Dragoons are kind of like cannons, right? So if he can have a couple Dragoons instead of cannons, he doesn't have to remake the Forge. Yeah, but he was thinking that he didn't want to get so far behind in tech. If he goes Forge again, you know, before getting a core, his tech is just so delayed. Which doesn't matter in this instance, but like, it's still just something to think about. Yeah, but if it's like Forge and Cannon, or Forge and a couple cannons, that adds up, and that's the amount of minerals that it takes for your core and your Stargate instead, right? So he's like, well, I can build a Forge and then build a cannon, or I can build a core and a Stargate. So, and he does have Corsairs out now. There's actually Mutas out now, though. Bun, mayo, pickle, chicken, bun. Yeah, but if you're making a sandwich and you put down the bun, and then you put the mayo on there, and a rat comes and steals your bun, sometimes you just gotta eat the chicken with the pickle on it without a bun, you know? You can have an Atkins sandwich instead. Is Bisu not throwing? We'll see. He's got Corsairs now. He actually did rebuild the Forge. He must have been listened to. He's like, oh, damn it. I didn't remake my Forge, but Minions told me I should have. I think he was right. I better remake the Forge now. But now he has the tech at least. He need to get Corsairs out. Because imagine if he doesn't have Corsairs by the time the Spire finishes, right? He's pretty boned. I mean, he might be boned anyway. I actually want this game to end pretty quickly because I actually have to go to the bathroom right now too. Yeah, I don't know. Cannons just aren't great against mutas though. As you can see, we've got like 4 mutas taking out cannons in the main. Oh my god, I have to go to the bathroom so bad right now. I'm like, hurry up and finish the game so I can go poop. Yeah, but what are you gonna do? Build like 7 cannons in your main? I don't know. I trust Bisu. That's the main thing here is I think no matter what I think, Bisu knows better than I do. We do have perfect vision because we can see what the Zerg is doing, but you know, based on the information that he has, Bisu's always going to know the best choice, you know? Nope, there's a reaction shot. Yeah, but you gotta think ahead too, though, in StarCraft, right? You gotta think, okay, if I kill these Lings, what's after that? What's the next threat? How did that Zergling get into the main? Wait, where did that Zergling come from? Where did that Zergling come from? How was there a Zergling in the main? At this point in time. Was it hiding in the corner or something? When he went in earlier? Up the ramp? Since like 10 minutes ago? Okay. Okay. I was like, that Zergling must have been hiding there for forever, and he just chose that moment to run in and just see what was going on, I guess. Oh, well, the Corsairs are dead. But Kiki has no drones. He still hasn't built any drones in his natural. He's got 2 drones mining his natural. So I don't know. I don't actually know if Bisu's dead, because Kiki has no economy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got 9 drones mining minerals right now. So he's like still all in, and Bisu has 2 full bases and tech. Does he have that many mutas? I didn't notice that he got that many. Bisu's building more gateways. He's one of his 9 drones to get another hatchery and a Hydra's den. Okay. That looks like two control groups. So he might have like 14 mutas. Oh, never mind. They were just joining up. He only has like 11. And some Scourge. Oh my god, I have to go to the bathroom so badly. Alright, this game is almost over, spoiler alert. I think Bisu's gonna move out, and I think Kiki's gonna have to GG. Because the VOD only has 2 minutes left. The Marine is streaming now also, actually. But he's doing math, not StarCraft, so... Yeah, see, this is, he doesn't have any defenses now. Now that Bisu's gotten enough ground units, with 9 drones, mining, he just couldn't make anything. Unless. No, I didn't have enough. I'm just getting this raid started so I can leave as soon as the game ends. We're just gonna raid Artosis. I don't think he even notices raids, but that's okay. You guys can go watch some, get some more salt in your diet. Watch some Artosis. Pay him a visit. Tell him I said hi. Alright, I really have to go to the bathroom, so now that the game is over, I'm gonna leave right now. I got a phone call to make in a minute too, so thank you for watching. Anyone that's new that's still around, drop a follow if you want to do our watch parties again. We do every Wednesday and Saturday. That's it for me. Take care. Thanks for watching. Hello, Babamots. Goodbye, Babamots. And GG. I'll see you guys next time.